All right, let's jump right into this Kilsyth versus Sandringham game. What a contest.
Absolutely. Final score. Kilsyth 82, Sandringham 77.
Yeah, and that score doesn't even quite capture how close it felt. It really went down to the wire.
For sure. You could tell from the very start, both teams were really up for it. That first quarter was intense.
Super high energy. Ended 2020, right?
Exactly. Kilsyth got going early with Isaac Ghosn working inside.
Yeah.
He was effective.
But Sandringham, they hit back pretty quickly. Got some threes falling.
Yeah, Cohen Phillips, Zachary Veneziano from deep, and Harry Nielsen was active in the paint too.
Can't forget William Ghosn and Brody Hull for Kilsyth. They chipped in as well. And Alexander Crawford for Sandringham. It was just really balanced early on.
Totally. Then came the second quarter. That's where Kilsyth started to kind of nudge ahead a bit.
Their offense found a rhythm, especially from outside.
Right. Chase Davidson hit one. Isaac Ghosn got another three. Even Elliot Tong connected from range. That really spread the floor.
And I thought their defense picked up, too. They made Sandringham work harder for their shots.
Definitely. Fewer easy looks compared to the first quarter. Plus, Kilsyth was hitting the offensive glass.
Yeah, Zach Pannell, Brody Hull getting putbacks, drawing some fouls, important hustle plays.
Sandringham did get to the line a bit. Oscar Humble, Veneziano. But they just couldn't quite keep pace in that quarter.
So Kilsyth takes a lead into halftime. What was it, 42-36?
Yep, 42-36. Felt like they had a bit of control at that point.
But, third quarter happens. Sandringham wasn't going away.
Not at all. Jamie's side just exploded. Seriously, he was scoring from everywhere, getting to the free throw line. He put them on his back.
He really did. And others stepped up, too. Luka Kavara, McFarlane hit some big ones.
Kavara's three to tie it at 45-45. That felt huge. The momentum completely shifted.
Yeah, Kilsyth looked a bit, maybe rattled isn't the right word, but definitely searching for answers.
They did seem out of sync for a bit. Though, gotta say, Brody Hull made some really important plays to keep him in it.
Absolutely. And just when you thought Sandringham might, pull away, Zach Pennell drains a massive three for Kilsyth. Kind of stopped the bleeding.
Huge shot. But Sandringham still won the quarter. 23-17.
Meaning we were all tied up. 59-59 going into the fourth. Incredible.
Anyone's game. High-pressure situation.
And Kilsyth, they really showed their composure in that final quarter.
They did. Answer the call. Started with some big threes again, right? Vincent and Pennell.
Crucial shots to settle things down. And then Isaac Ghosn just decided it was his time.
Oh, yeah. He went into attack mode. Driving hard to the rim, drawing contact, getting to the line.
And he hit that massive three as well. Just really took control of the offense.
Plus, you had Elliot Tong hitting another deep one, and Brody Hull knocking down free throws under pressure. That execution was key.
Sandringham kept fighting, though. Veneziano, Phillips, they hit more threes late to keep it super close.
They did. It wasn't over until the very end. But Kilsyth managed to string together some key defensive stops when they absolutely needed them.
Yeah, those stops were just as important as the scoring.
Definitely. And then Isaac Ghosn hits one more free throw just to seal it.
So Kilsyth takes the fourth quarter 23-18 and the game 82-77. Whew.
What a game. So I guess the big takeaway for Kilsyth is just that ability to make plays when it counts. Clutch shooting.
Yeah, they really executed under pressure in the fourth. For Sandringham, maybe some defensive rotations late. Seemed like Kilsyth got a few too many open looks from three.
Could be. And perhaps just a couple of tough decisions offensively in those final possessions, maybe a bit rushed.
Possibly. It happens in tight games. But overall, you got to credit Kilsyth. They took Sandringham's best shot, that big third quarter push, and still found a way to win, showed real resilience.
It really makes you think, doesn't it? When the game's tied going into the fourth, who's the player on your team you trust to take over?
That's a great question for everyone listening. Who is that player for your team, the one you absolutely trust with the game on the line? Let us know.